Hello, this is your friendly nurse and health coach, and we are coming today on Q and A's of energy drinks. And I would love for you to send in your questions. I have some already, and we're looking to answer many more questions. Also, someone sent me a question on how can they make sure that they're getting green tea, the real green tea. If you can get your green tea itself, the herb, and boil it, strain it, you know you got your real green tea. So hello everyone. We are waiting on questions. I have some already on energy drinks. The first question I have on energy drinks, someone said, why did I say dehydration was one of the dangers of energy drinks? Because they have very little water in them. Not enough water in energy drinks. A lot of carbonated beverage is in it, which is not the real water, pure water. And so the more you drink those instead of more water, you're going to get more and more dehydrated. And you need the water for your body cells. Remember, 3/4 of your brain is water, 3/4 of your body is water. So you definitely need the water. So energy drinks does not have enough water in them. So you're going to have to drink a lot of water along with the energy drinks because they don't have enough water in them. So that's one reason why I say dehydration is one of the dangers of energy drinks. Let's see, we got another question someone sent me, said, how much most sugar content a day that a woman need? A woman need 25 grams of, up to 25 grams of sugar a day. More than 25 grams of sugar a day would send them in some terrible sugar problems. They overdoing it. They're going to be feeling sluggish, and they're going to want them more and more, want to desire more and more energy drinks because it's going to be more and more sugar. More sugar, the more sugar you're going to want. So up to 25 grams for a woman a day. If you go over that gram, uh, that's when they say you got too much sugar. And usually the energy drinks got triple the amount of sugar that's recommended on a daily basis. Women's, the next question said, how much grams of sugar for a man? 36 grams for a man. A man can have a little bit more sugar a day than the women. So it's 36 grams a day for the men and 25 grams a day for the women for sugar that they can have. Okay, someone got a question over here. Yes, because coffee only have 100 milligrams of caffeine compared to the energy drinks. Got way more caffeine than coffee. Remember though, the more coffee you have, the more that 100 milligrams going to add up, and you get 1,000 milligrams. That's only 1 gram. So a man can have 25 grams, and a woman 36 grams with the sugar in it. But the caffeine itself, an adult have 400 milligrams of caffeine, and 12 to 18 years old have like 100 milligrams of caffeine a day. And it's not recommended to give under 12 years old any caffeine. Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for that question there. A cup of coffee, yes, would be better than that. Yeah, yes, it will. because it only got 100 milligrams of caffeine compared to the energy drink. The energy drink got like 70 to 240 milligrams in a eight. That's 27 grams in an 8 ounce. 70 to 240 milligrams of caffeine per serving, and 27 grams in an 8 ounce cup of energy drink. So that's over the limit for caffeine. For adults, it's only 400 milligrams a day for adults. So see that big difference between the milligrams and the grams. Grams is way larger than the milligrams. Let's see, coffee better. Okay, it seemed that the worst ingredients is sugar, because it leads to diabetes and a lot of more sicknesses, high blood pressure, high sugar. Uh, Remember, the more sugar you got in you, and the higher your sugar go, the higher your blood pressure going to go, because they work hand in hand together. And you got a lot of more stuff in those drinks besides that caffeine and that sugar. Okay. No, they does not recommend children to have energy drinks because it's too much caffeine and too much sugar for them. It's way, 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 way. Remember, under 12 years old shouldn't have caffeine at all. And there's a lot of caffeine in energy drinks. Per serving is 70 to 240 milligrams. And that's over the amount for from 12 to 18 years old. Only 100 milligrams are permitted or less. So it's way over the amount for a child for up to 18 years old. And adults. But the adults is only allowed 400 milligrams per day of caffeine. So yes, it's over the limit. Under 12, no caffeine. 12 to 18 years old, 100 milligrams of caffeine, which is like a cup of coffee. And adults, 400 milligrams of caffeine a day. Yes, it's too much on their heart. Put a load on their heart. And dehydration. Remember, dehydration, one of the number one things. And you get dehydrated, that means you don't get your heart not getting enough potassium, magnesium, and the vitamins and minerals that it needs. So it will be putting a great strain on your heart, along with the sugar that's in them. The sugar is triple the contents of the recommended daily dose of sugar. All right. Thank you very much for those questions there. Thank you very much, very much. Yes, they should have that on the inner drinks, but they don't. They don't tell you this stuff. You have to go look up at it and research it. They are not telling you everything about it. All right, let's see. Another question says, which I just answered, 400 milligrams for adults a day of caffeine, 12 to 18 years old, 100 milligrams a day. Okay, and under 12, nothing, no caffeine. And I'm sorry to say, I've seen adults give their little bitty children, I mean, 2, 3, 4 years old, coffee, which is a very mistake. Remember, caffeine is very addictive. Um, yes, it's rough. It's rough on your liver, just like alcohol is. Yes, and on your body. Remember, it interferes with your liver. Yes, remember your liver is very important. Your liver has produced bile. It's like a factory to our body. Very important. It's responsible for our blood clotting. It's responsible for our building blocks of proteins, which helps us with infection in our body. It processes our cholesterol in us. Waste products, it turns the waste products into urine in our bodies. It even break down your medication when you take your medication. It's broken down by the liver. And the active ingredients go and do what it's supposed to do. So your liver not working right, your medication that you're taking, your blood pressure pills or your sugar pill or whatever you're taking, it's not going to be able to break down. If the liver mess up, it's going to interfere with everything else in your body. So it's very, very important that people know this info before they start to drink them. Because once you start to get addicted to that caffeine, it's going to make you want more and more of those drinks. And that's smothering down what may be really the problem with you, why you want the drinks in the first place. Yeah, yes, someone please share this video. Share this video, please. Because people need to hear this and they're wondering why they can't sleep at night and they're so restless. I have that all the time. People come to me, what can I do to help sleep? What can I do to sleep? You got to get to the root of the problem. What are you doing? What's your routine thing that you're doing every day? Are you drinking a lot of energy drinks every day? Are you drinking over the kind that got all these dangerous chemicals in it and a lot of caffeine, a lot of sugar in it, and don't have these natural products in it? No added sugars in it? There's a lot of questions that go through the answer why you're not resting that night. All right. Thank y'all very much for those questions right there. Let's see. I have another question. Somebody said, how do I know whether I got kidney damage? But your kidneys are damaged. You got a lot of dry, itchy skin at times. Your ankles may be swelling at times. Your feet, swelling your feet. I saw a girl the other day, her feet was very, very swollen. I want to ask her so much. I want to ask her, do you drink energy drinks? So I just pointed her to my Nurse Kalana channel. Another symptom is headache. Having headaches a lot. It's stick on your stomach a lot. Muscle cramps. A lot of people have muscle cramps, fatigue, sick, just tired all the time, restless. Those can all be signs of kidney damage. Let's see, cause. Yeah, insomnia. Yeah, restless at night. That's what I'm talking about right now. Being restless at night. That when you used to drink it. All right. Thank God you don't drink it no more. All right, all right. So you can batch for that, can't you? All right now. All right now. Wow. Wow. In a week, not over 5 to 7 in a week of energy drinks. 5 to 7, that's it in a week time. That's the max. 5 to 7 energy drinks in a week. And I guarantee you most people that drink these drinks are drinking more than that. 5 to 7 energy drinks in a week. That's the limit. The maximum limit. Yes, 5 to 7 a week. All right, all right, all right, all right. Somebody had said, how do I know whether I got my liver damage? Watch your hands, watch your eyes. See if you got any yellow in your eyes or yellow in your hands for no reason. But let me tell you though, if you use hand sanitizers a lot, you may have some yellow in your hand. So make sure after you use some hand sanitizer to wash your hands with soap and water. Let's see. Yes, chocolate and coffee, dark chocolate. I emphasize that when I said what you can use instead of energy drink, the natural way of energy, the dark chocolate. It's got cocoa in it. It's good for your heart. Dark chocolate was one of the main things that I said that you can use uh, for your energy. Dark chocolate. Let's see what somebody said now. Okay. And coffee. Yeah, but don't try not to take over a cup of coffee a day because you don't want to get too much caffeine. Make that dark chocolate, not milk chocolate, because dark chocolate have more nutritional value than the milk chocolate. Milk chocolate don't have any nutritional value, so you want the dark chocolate. Always remember the dark chocolate. It's got cocoa in it. It's got antioxidant in it. It's got the flavonoids in it, which would make up for uh, anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer, antioxidant, and all of them. So you want the ones with dark chocolate. Good for your heart. Yes, it affects your digestive system. Too much caffeine, too much sugar would affect the line of your stomach and your digestive system because it will inflame it. Remember, sugar will inflame things. Inflammation causes inflammation. Sugar, very bad damage to your line of your stomach, and it can be anywhere else in your body. Inflammation because of the sugar itself. That's why they said don't deal with sugar when you got cancer, when you got any kind of autoimmune system diseases and sicknesses. You need to come off this sugar because it's going to cause some inflammation in your line of the stomach. Remember, inflammation is redness, swelling, discoloration. Come on now. Of course, it's going to mess up the line of your stomach. You love chocolate. Well, start using the dark chocolate. All right. It damages the digestive system, yeah, because of inflammation. It inflames the lining of your stomach. You ever heard of gastroenteritis? Inflammation of your gastric system of your stomach and your intestines. That's inflammation. Another word for that is inflammation of your gastric system, your stomach, your intestines. It's inflamed, it's red, and it's swollen in there because of the sugar contents. Sugar is very harsh on you, and caffeine is harsh on you. Because caffeine is going to build up and make things rapidly happen. The heart rate go up, your blood pressure go up. It's going to speed up things in your body. When you start speeding up things in your body, your organs don't know how to take it. Then they get red and they get swollen because they're trying to putting more pressure on the blood vessels and causing them to swell and all. The more pressure you're putting on your organs, the worse it's going to be for you. It's going to mess up every other system in your body. Every system and organ in your body work together, especially the lungs and the heart, blood vessels, cells, everything work together. One get off, it's going to throw something else off in your body. So, yep, that's how it damages it. Let's see, experiencing one. Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of that. A lot of that. A lot of people come to a problem with, through the emergency room with heart problems, heart palpitations, arrhythmias, and find out they were drinking energy drinks and they sugar up high. And I told you of this incident with this girl I had a few years ago. She just getting her sugar back to where it need to be at now. She became a diabetic of drinking a lot of energy drinks, and she had a heart palpitation, heart rhythms. Now she began to get herself back. It also caused her to have a light stroke too in there. She had a light stroke while she was dealing with all that. And stroke is one of the dangers of energy drinks. So she went through the whole ordeal, the heart palpitation, heart dysrhythmia, became a diabetic, and she had a light stroke. All those things happened to one person, and then I happened to one other persons too at the same time. Depression state, very depressed. It happens all the time. We got a lot of suicides today, and you wonder why. Energy drinks may be one root problem of it, because they feel a little good. They put the energy drinks in, and they drink some alcohol behind them, and they get more and more intoxicated. And they may throw some drugs in there, and they get more and more high because of the sugar going to make you feel a little high because it's speeding up everything in your body. You're going to be drowsy, intoxicated. All right, all right, all right. Someone else sent me a question and said, you said that 75% of our liver damage be done before we see symptoms. Before you see any symptoms of liver problems, they say you have damaged your liver 75% already before you see any symptoms. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage to your liver before you even know it. So it may be people just walking around right now with damaged liver and they don't know it yet. The symptom hadn't even showed up yet. And some people don't even know what the symptom is anyway, if they got a damaged liver. Wow, and wow. That's 3/4 of your liver is already damaged. So you only have a fourth of your liver working. That's a lot of damage there. That make everybody want to go and get some blood work on liver enzymes. That's how we check how your liver doing. Tell the doctor to do some liver enzymes on you. You know you've been drinking some energy drinks for a while. Tell your doctor next time you do the blood work, you want some liver enzyme drawing to check your liver to make sure it's all right. That is a high percentage, 75%. That's 3/4 of your liver have been damaged that quick. So therefore, you're gonna have some major problems going on in your body. You may have constipation problems. You may have diarrhea problems because the liver can't break down the food like it's supposed to for you to have a regular bowel movement. And a lot of people have gout, constipation problems. I just crossed somebody the other day said, "What am I doing about my constipation?" I have to sit down and I have to talk to them. I have to question them. What are they doing to get to the root of the problem? You got to get to the root of the problem. When you're drinking these energy drinks, you're just smothering up things. You're not getting to the root of the problem, and the problem just getting worse and worse. Why you hadn't got any energy in the first place? You got to wonder. Yes, yes, it is close to being an alcoholic. It's an addiction. Is you addicted to caffeine? and you're addicted to the sugar in it. That's why you want more and more of it. It's an addiction, just like alcoholism, just like smoking. It's an addiction. Yes. All right. Let's see another question. Somebody said, energy drinks. You said take the place of different stuff. Yeah. You don't never know how to manage your stress if you just get an energy drink every time you stress and just start drinking energy drink. You don't know how to manage just really what's happening to you. Why you got the stress? Get to the root of the problem. Like I said, you won't never eat right. No nutritious meal because the energy drink is just filling you up with the sugar and the caffeine. You just suiting that addiction taste, and you're not eating a nutritious meal because when you eat a lot of sugar, you're gonna crave for sugar. You're not gonna get enough sleep. You're gonna be restless, tired all the time. That's not good for the body. You're putting a load on your heart, your brain, and every part of your body. So energy drinks just be addicted as alcohol. Yes, as addicted as alcohol. All right. Somebody else got another question? So the five harmful chemicals that I had said that was in energy drinks was the high level of sugar levels being so high. That's harmful. O is triple the amount of sugar that's recommended in a daily time. It triples it. So you wonder why so many diabetic people in this world. It's a lot of diabetes going on now in young people and older people. Especially a lot of young people are diabetic early now. A lot of people dropping off with heart attacks. Young people. All the sugar overloading your heart, all the caffeine overloading your heart. And then the guarana, the other chemical that's in uh, the energy drink, is caffeine, a lot of caffeine in it too. So you're getting double caffeine, more caffeine. Taurine is one of the harmful chemicals that is in energy drink. It makes you feel high, like you can do anything. Then all of a sudden it drops you and you like drained. And then that'll make you want to grab for another energy drink to get back up high again. That's just like almost like alcohol, drugs. You going for it the same way. Yeah. And it's a lot of preservatives. I might tell you it's a lot of preservatives that are in um, energy drinks. Bad preservatives that are in energy drinks. And people's like, wow, where that come from? Artificial sweetness in energy drinks. And then there's energy drinks with all natural stuff, good chemicals in it, like the vitamins, B vitamins, the ginseng, some got ginger, the proteins in some of them, the collagen in some of them. You need to read the ingredients before you go grab an energy drink. Just because it got ginger, and you better look to see what the rest of the ingredients are. If you can't read those ingredients, it's something wrong. If you don't understand what it is, and they do some kind of long off the wall word, don't get it. That's just any ingredients. You don't understand what it is, you better leave it alone because it may be a placenta off of a baby. It may be, they putting all kind of stuff in food now. So you got to look good before you start to put it in your mouth. Are you familiar with the taurine? Okay, okay, all right. Mm, 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 mm. Yes, yes, yes. So you look for the organic products, good chemicals. There are some good chemicals in some energy drinks, but you got to make sure that all of them was are natural chemicals. And you see the zero added sugar. You don't want no added sugar. Oh yeah, oh yeah. They use that in a lot of stuff. They use that in a lot of stuff. I'm surprised you didn't know that. They use that in a lot of stuff, including shampoo, put on your head and all. Oh yeah. Um, look for the energy drinks with the natural chemicals or organic chemicals. The put some proteins in it, the collagen in it to help build up your bones. You want those energy drinks, but all natural products that you can read, that you can understand what they are. But if you can't understand and need some water, I still need some water in it. And if you see that energy drink don't have water in it, you better be substitute some water somewhere along the line. You need to drink about a gallon of water a day at least. And make sure you putting out that water as you drink it. Other products, what the bad products are the good products. I just told you some harmful products, and I just told you some healthy good products in energy drinks. Which one you want to know about? Protein, the collagens, the organic products, ginseng, the vitamins, green tea, ginger. Some of them have turmeric in it. Those are the good ones. But those bad preservatives, artificial flavoring, you don't want. That's the main one I know that they're using for at times in different stuff as a percenter. They may be using some other stuff. You wondering what happened to all these babies they're aborting. You'd be surprised what they're doing with some of this stuff now. All right. We also got organic tea. Matcha is another herb that they use in coffee-based stuff that they using in energy drinks. That's all okay. And I said pansat ginseng. They use that a lot in energy drinks. That's okay. But if you can drink the ginseng by itself for energy without mixing with all these other preservatives, artificial flavoring, you'll be good. You'll be better. Seems to be, that's right. Green tea is very awesome. Matcha tea, MATCHT. Yes, you got a lot of herb teas that are good, and they got some caffeine in it. Some of them and some of them are decaffeinated. I don't like caffeine, so I get the decaffeinated tea because I don't like the caffeine tea. Yeah, you got to read your ingredients. Don't just jump and say, "Ooh, that's the energy drink." "Ooh, I see it's got ginger in it," and you look at one ingredient and grab the tea, and you don't look at the other ingredients. They're gonna put that one ingredient and stick it out there because they know you probably don't heard about it to make you buy that drink and more of that drink when you maybe got some harmful chemicals in that drink along with that and a lot of sugar and a lot of caffeine and that taurine and that guarana, and you hadn't even noticed all that, but you just noticing the ginger If you want to take some ginger, I told you what to do. Get some ginger roots, boil the ginger roots, make a tea out of it, sip off of it as I do every day. Put a jug in the refrigerator, sip off of it. Uh, Teas, do they have more caffeine than coffee? I not to my knowledge because I've drank teas with caffeine and I do not get the feeling when I drink coffee. When I get drink coffee, my heart flutter. Coffee with caffeine, but I don't get that with the caffeine in the tea. So it's not as much caffeine in the herb tea as it is in the coffee. So I'm talking about herb tea. I'm not talking about that uh, the other kind of tea. I'm talking about the herb teas. Yeah, stick with your herb teas. You'd be better off you stick with your herb teas. And the organic herb teas, the one I deal with, the one without the chemicals. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. Herb tea. It is better for you. Herb tea is good for your heart too, because it's going to stimulate your blood vessels in your heart. And when you stimulate your blood vessel, your blood is going to pump better. You're going to have a better flow of blood. When you got a better flow of blood, you got a better flow of oxygen in your body. And you need it for your cells to survive and not get sick and turn to cancer. So better blood flow, your better oxygen flow in your body. Like, yeah, yes, it is better. It is better for you, the herb tea. They say a herb tea a day will have you with a good heart. Yes. And remember, the energy drinks will have you with irregular heartbeats and how palpitation, high blood pressure, high heart rate, and all that because of the overdose of the caffeine and the triple dose of the sugar that's in most of them. And anxiety and feeling nervous and can't think. Herb tea also have your brain function better. You can think better. You notice what some of the what people in the world live in. Best people in the world live in Asia and they drink tea. That's true. That's definitely true. They drink a lot of tea. Herb tea. That's herb tea now. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about Lipton tea. I'm talking about herb tea. Yeah, they drink a lot of tea. Right. The Asians and English, England. Yes, a lot of herb tea. I keep herb tea. I love herb tea. Yes. All right, all right, all right, all right. That is definitely true right there. Definitely true. And I talked about artificial energy and the energy drink make you think you got energy and you don't know what your natural energy and what's your what's not your energy. You've done drink so many energy drinks. It get you mixed up what your real energy is like. Let's see that. Yeah, they eat a lot of fish and noodles. Mm, yeah, fish is good for you. It's good for your brain, good for your heart. As it says to be the best meat to eat is fish. Now, I don't know about them noodles part. It's according to what kind of noodles they eating. Because some of the noodles are made of that starchy stuff and all. I don't go with that now because that'll turn into sugar. Yep, they do eat a lot of fish. And they say people that eat a lot of fish are smart. because it's a brain food. Help develop your brain, your bones, and your brain, your skull. Yeah. And it's one of the oldest meats that's been eaten is fish. Yes, and it's going to how you cooking that fish too now. You don't want it fried all the time. You want some baked fish or broiled fish because you begin to put all that flour in it and frying it in that grease and all, you're gonna mess it up. But that grease got a lot of chemicals when you frying it. You mixing up a lot of chemicals there in that grease, and you put that flour on there, that starch on there. Starch your stuff turn into sugar. If it's white, don't buy it. So it's going to how you cooking that fish. Now I don't believe they fry a lot of fish. I believe they broil a lot of fish or bake it. That's right. All right. Anybody else had any other questions? I think that's about all the questions I've answered that they send in here. Anybody had any other questions of the energy drinks? Can we go? The healthy alternatives. But I was just going over the healthy alternative. Just that's what I was just doing a few minutes ago. I was going over the healthy way to do it with the herb teas. Coffee be better. The dark sugar, dark chocolate is good for your heart, good for your brain function. Natural way of doing it. Exercise a lot. The more you exercise, the more energy you have. Exercise. I cannot stress that enough about exercise. Our body is designed to move. The more you move your body, the more you release enzymes from your brain that extend your life. If you can't walk around or twist around or whatever, raise your hand up, raise your arm up, move your fingers, something. It'll give you more energy. Yes, it will. The more you exercise, you got to discipline yourself. You got to push yourself to do it. You know you got to do it. So you just like you push yourself to get up and go to work every day because you know you got to go and make that money to pay your mortgage or pay your rent or whatever, pay your car payment. It's all in disciplining yourself. So you got to exercise. You can take ginseng, as I said, to give you more energy. And it also stimulates your brain function. Ginseng. And that PANAX, Panax, ginseng is very good for you. Another thing, maintain healthy body weight. Don't get too fat, too plump, because that fat would accumulate and get you sluggish and want you to grab for the starches and the sugar. So the less weight on you, the more energy you're going to have. And sage, I went over sage. Sage, you can put it in a infuser. You can use it as a season. Sage, you can wash your hair in sage. It's good for your hair. It make you more alert. You remember things more. Attention span, more of attention span. It improves your moods. Sage will reduce fatigue. You've been tired a lot. Sage is awesome. Put it in your infuser. If you got an infuser at your house, put it in an infuser and burn it in an infuser and let it permeate around in your atmosphere in your house. That'll be in a better mood. Another thing was the peppermint. Peppermint got menthol in it. Menthol gonna increase your blood circulation in your brain, in your heart, in your body. You got better circulation, you got better oxygen, you got better oxygen, you got better energy to get up and go. Better brain function. Oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. Remember they said LeBron James sleep in the oxygen bed, and that's why he got so much energy to play NBA basketball. That oxygen circulate in your blood in your body is awesome to give you more energy. That's why that exercise, you stirring up that oxygen, you stirring up your blood flow, you stirring it up, your capillaries and all that blood flow in your body is increasing, increasing, and the oxygen is increasing the more you move. And we're talking about the Maca tea, MACA. It gives you energy. A lot of athletic people drink maca tea, MACA, maca tea. You got a herb called Gotkolu, GOTUKOLA. Better your span of thinking, your brain function better. You got rosemary. Rosemary is good for you. Increase the blood flow. A lemon, a lime, and a mint tea. Okay, natural energy drink. Good for digestive system. That's good to know. Yes, that all should be good for digestive system. Lemon will also clean your liver. Mint is good. Okay. She's saying put the lemon and the mint and the lime together. Use the leaf of it. And when you're making your own tea like that, make sure you put it to a strainer to strain out any little thing that may be in those teas. Run it through a strainer into a cup. That should be a favorite kind of drink. The tea should be a favorite kind of drink. And also, you got to be careful with some teas that sting your teeth some. So it might be better to suck it through a straw. You can get the straws for warm tea, or you can get the straws for the cool tea. Suck it through a straw, it won't stain your teeth as bad. And I went through the herb Bacopa, Bacopa. Awesome herb, awesome, awesome, awesome for your memory, your blood, for your functioning of your brain, mentally, alertness. Bacopa, Bacopa, awesome herb. Ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is another awesome, awesome herb for your mind, for your alertness, for your learning ability. Very, very good for it. The trainers are only $4. Wow. Okay, okay, I got you. I got my trainer in there already. Amen. But that's good to know. So don't say you can't afford a trainer because it don't cost much. All right. Make sure you get the organic tea now. Make sure you get the organic tea. All right, all right, all right. You don't want the chemicals, so you want the organic tea. And make sure you strain it through a strainer into the cup. And if you can get the leaf, you see in the leaf when you go to the store. And these teas, some of them come in a leaf. You can make your own tea. Boil it some, put it through a strainer, make your jug in the refrigerator and drink off of it. Yes, yes. Anyone else have any more questions? I believe I went over about everything. I definitely enjoyed your questions. I definitely enjoyed the comments. And I will be taking heed to your comments. And yes, tea is far better. Tea and water is two of the main things I drink. And I drink a lot of carrot juice and pomegranate juice. Make sure it's organic. You are welcome. Thank you very much for your questions and comments. I enjoyed it and I thank you very much for it. We will be coming up next week with more healthy tips for better and long life. And it would probably be, we're looking at right now at beverages, sodas. We will be letting you know. You all have a good night tonight, and we love you all. And have a healthy and long life. Good night, everybody.